everybody, what's happening? Steve Haas here. Today I'd like to discuss Low Moeller and how I apply it to the drum kit. Now for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Moeller method, this is a drumming technique that was brought to us by Sanford Gus Moeller. Now Gus did not invent this technique, he borrowed it from the American Civil War drummers. However, he was the first to apply it to the drum kit. The Moeller method involves a whipping motion of the wrist and the arm. It also involves the manipulation of the stick's bounce. So let's get started real quick. On the pad, American position here, we're going to imagine that the tip of the stick is extremely heavy, very heavy. You can barely drag it off the head. Now, we're also going to imagine that we have a string tied around our wrist. We're holding it up like this, and every time we pull the string up, we get this motion from our arm. This is where the whip comes from, right here. See that? Now remember, Low Moeller is mostly a whipping motion of the wrist. It's where the stroke is going to be coming from. Now, if you're doing this properly, you should be able to hear your stick whipping in the air. Hear that? So, now let's see what happens if we allow the stick to bounce freely after the whip. We're getting many free taps. Now, let's see what happens if we control these taps. Let's go for one free tap after the whip. Now let's play that in time, consecutively. Now, what if we did 2 free taps? Three free taps. Now, let's take this over to the drum kit and see what we could do with it. Now, I have many uses for the right hand Low Moeller on the drum kit. Today, we're just going to do some funk grooves, and I'll show you how I use it in this context. So those were 3 examples of how you can use Low Moeller technique on the drum kit. That was in a funk setting. You can also use it in any style of music. And you can also take some of those grooves that I played and put them in some odd meters as well. Now, if you want to get more into it, give me a call. We'll schedule a lesson. Thanks.